Hello, this is Jack from teachingeslonline.com. Now, today I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you get more out of Instagram. So if you are using Instagram as a marketing tool, then this video is going to help you. Let's just get started with number 1. And number 1 is this: to go back to your posts, to go into the insights and see which posts have been working well for you. So this is a really good way just to have a think about, okay, which posts do people like? Which ones are they engaging with? Which ones are they taking action on? And then do more of those. Now, in my case, it's a little bit annoying because I create these big, long, informative posts, like a carousel post, where I'll do a informative topic and go through and people swipe through and it's visually very, very pleasing and it's informative and educational. But those don't get any traction. Whereas posts where I'm just snapping myself in the snow, a selfie on my phone, it takes me, 3 seconds to do, those are the ones that get traction. So this can teach me a few things. It can say, I need to take more selfies, but I don't really want to do that all the time. So what I've been doing is thinking about ways that I can get around it. And what I'm going to do is this: create posts that are informative, but have my picture on them. So I'm going to, after this, take some pictures on the camera I'm using now and use this as a way to point to an informative article headline and then use a caption. And my latest post actually did that and it did really well. So think about ways that you can take your most engaging posts, but also incorporate those principles to get more out of it for you as well. Because I don't want my Fluency Instagram account just to be about me. I want it to be about the message that the brand is all about, which is how to learn English on your own, how to use the resources and how to use my course in order to do that. But I also need to put myself out there in order to connect with people on Instagram. So I'm looking at ways to merge the two, and I think at the moment, the point method is going to work really well. So that's what I'm going to do more of moving forward. Number 2 is to use your profile and tell people to go to your profile. Now, when it comes to marketing on Instagram, it can be quite frustrating because you can't just have a link in the Instagram post. So if you want to promote your course or use the social media call to action method, which I talk about, it's more difficult to do on Instagram. But tell people to go to your profile and to take action. A lot of Instagrammers will change that link all the time. They'll say things like, I've got a new YouTube video, click the link in the post. I prefer to keep that link more or less the same. Now, the link for me is a free book, The 5-Step Plan for English Fluency, or my program. And I just test both out every now and then, but mainly I'll use the free book link. So you can make a post and then say, to learn more, get my free resource by going to my profile and clicking the link. And then you can check the stats, because Instagram's going to tell you how often people are going to your profile and how often they are clicking. So that's a really useful way in order to get more action, and the action that you want people to take when you post something on Instagram. Tip 3 is to use stories to reach out to people and to connect with other people in your niche. Now, I made a video on stories recently where I talked about how you can use stories to market yourself on Instagram. But this method is really cool because what you can do is you can connect with other people in your industry and share their stuff through stories. So you can go onto posts of people who are in your industry and then share the post, put it in a story, and then tag them. Now, you might be thinking, why would I want to do this when I'm sharing my competitors? Well, you doing this allows you to interact with people, to network with people in your niche, and also you're going to get something back in return in the long term. So a certain amount of people are going to then come onto your profile, maybe share one of your posts, maybe just connect with you in a way. Then you can do some collaborations. Now, I'm in the English language teaching niche, and I found that the more that I connect, the better it works for me. And some of this is tangible, some of this isn't. Because I know some teachers are saying, oh, if you want to learn British English, then go and check out To Fluency. Or I know a great course that teaches that element. And I do the same. I share things from teachers who I've connected with in the past. And this is a way for you also to curate content and to share stuff that you don't have to create. So you can curate content and then in a story post whatever this content is. And then a little bonus tip is to then create more stories where you elaborate on what that person is teaching. So this is a way for you to connect with those in your industry, but also to give your users good content, which is going to drive up your engagement rates. Okay, so those are 3 tips that are working on Instagram right now. Go watch the video that I made on Instagram stories, and then go to the description because there is a link where I talk about how you can use email marketing and social media together to sell more of your products and services. And there's a free guide and a free mini course on this so that you can go through it and implement this strategy into your own business. And if you've enjoyed this, then please like and share it. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.